topics. They did a few. One of them I'm not going to really. Kim can probably chime in on that, being that's acting is your field. We'll be everybody's talking about Michelle and Barack's
the
portrait,
unveiling. Yeah.
the unveiling.
Uh-huh.
How beautiful it was. How they're gonna always be a good
Why I gotta keep
good
twisting my
guest. They're
hair?
gonna always speak good. She's
Uh-huh.
gonna always speak well.
Oh, there was a guest?
You know how as far as the unveiling and that whole
okay.
ceremony.
I thought you as a guest on the video. I'm like, what?
No.
Oh, okay.
You would know that. But just talking about it.
Okay. Nobody has anything bad to say about the Obamas.
No,
unless you're a Trumpster, but that's other than that.
The whole theme today was I know they Joy and them gonna chime in. Sarah made a comment about the concerns with we think our country still has concerns with a woman being a president. We have one as a vice president, but there could be pros and cons. People may, like you said, how people just they didn't like Hillary for whatever reason and they didn't vote, which she probably was the better candidate in some people's eyes. But Sarah made a little joke, and I think we've talked about it before. Okay, so concerns about a woman being the president, being emotional, having her hand on the nuclear weapon button. Comb over.
Oh, he was emotional.
We had him as president. If the concerns was a woman,
that's over now. That's out.
Whatever.
He
lowered the bar.
Yeah, there's no nothing anymore that anybody can say. Once he became president, anybody can become president.
Right. And then Alyssa, one of the new hosts in Republican Views, she felt that she loved Michelle's speech. Remember yesterday I talked about her concern with Biden and the words used.
Oh, so Michelle did something different.
Michelle always speaks in a general setting. They speak about everybody. And when she was speaking about who would have thought I would be here.
Right.
In the home, in this White House. She was
sporting her braids too,
She was talking about every woman of color, every Black girl.
Right.
Who would have never thought that they would be in the White House.
Right.
From her home to the White House. So they make their speeches, they're unified when they speak.
Right. Instead of
unlike the last administration.
Right. And Biden.
And Biden. That's what Alyssa was
more unified. Obama always, again, Michelle, when they go low, we go high. They never addressed any of that. I think I saw him mad. Sometimes he would get mad towards the end. The second term, I told you, they was Chicago. I'm surprised they weren't barbecuing.
They was like
in the backyard.
I don't care what y'all say.
Because the second term, towards the end, he didn't care.
My last 4 years here, y'all can kiss my grits.
For the majority of the thing, they never really negative or if somebody would say something about them, they never really addressed it. And we would always be mad, remember? Because we wanted him to get angry. He never would say anything. We would be like, why can't you address what they're saying about you?
They wanted him to be the stereotypical
and he
Black
never
man.
addressed it. And then we ended up with comb over, and now it's totally different. And I think Biden, because Biden didn't say anything, if you remember, when he was vice president, he's trying to be like a mixture. Like because he thinks America wants to see that. Somebody who tells it like it is, and the old, and so I think he's trying to play into that whole. When Comb Over became president, it made it like people wanted to hear that. So it's like he's trying to
keep it, in his version of it.
Yeah.
Well, the question that came up for this whole segment was, Trump went against tradition by not inviting the Obamas.
Okay.
And if you think about it, they never had all of this unveiling of the nice portrait and stuff. And Sonny made a good point.
One, did he?
Sonny made a good point. She said, they never was invited. Alyssa was part of the administration.
Okay.
And she don't remember Trump making any
He couldn't. His people
really.
don't like
talk
him.
too negative about him.
Right. And the white supremacists wouldn't want them coming to the White House.
Sonny,
so that's a lot of people who voted for him.
Sonny made a good point, but she
can't
said,
be friends with them.
I think if he would have invited them, they probably would have came.
I don't think so.
I think they would have came.
I don't.
No. And here's why. If they had,
I can tell you why after you say that,
but it doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you why after you say that. I'll tell you why
they would really have to give reason, because that's not they go low and you go high.
No, I'll tell you, and it'll be one incident.
What is your reason why they wouldn't?
When Comb Over was president, if you recall, that was the most times you've ever heard Obama say anything. He wasn't in the White House anymore. And people was complaining because usually when somebody leaves the White House, they don't come on and talk about the new administration. And he and Michelle constantly were complaining, which is why I understand why Comover didn't invite him. They did not like each other, and they did not hold bar. Obama did not hold bar. Michelle did not hold, but they say he's destroying this country. The racism and everything that's in the streets, they were very open about not liking him.
Were they at the beginning though?
No. In the beginning, I agree. In the beginning,
okay, so the time frame.
The time frame. In the beginning, they gave him a chance.
Yeah.
Remember, they walked down the thing with them
and the whole ceremony
and the passing of the guard, and they were nice. They were and Melania
was gritting their teeth like this.
Melania. Michelle was like very stiff, but she, Obama gave him a letter. Remember that? And by that by maybe the third year, they was no holds barred.
Because he got ugly
towards the end.
Ugly.
So, which is usually when the unveiling.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the timing.
No way.
I didn't even remember the changing.
Oh, yeah.
How their attitudes changed towards him.
It changed. Go back and look.
Vocal about it.
They were and people were complaining because they were vocal. Never and before has a president who left was vocal about the new president coming in. And Obama, remember, people kept saying, why is he talking so much? Why don't he go? And remember, Michelle was being nice with the Bush. They was playing, having fun, and presidents was coming to things together. And
Joyce was
Comover wasn't being invited.
Joy was even saying, he makes me like the Bush, because remember the Bush, everything was always up at the Bushes,
and they was laughing
about him. She said, "I like the Bushes."
Because they disagreed politically.
Yeah.
But no one had ever disliked someone.
Yeah, their character, their integrity, lack of it.
None of them liked Comover.
They wasn't.
Not one.
It wasn't anybody in the years, unless it was in historically.
We don't know about it. Yeah, because it wasn't on TV and stuff.
They were buttholes.
Yes.
Buttholes.
And if they were, we just didn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
We didn't see it.
You would hear about it.
But during modern times, since we've had television, we've never seen anybody shun him. They all shun him. The Bushes, the Clintons, even Carter, who likes everybody.
Well, you know what? Alyssa did say,
so no, they wouldn't have
in part of this hot topic section, she did say, because Joy made the comment that Hillary, because it was about the women. They was still this whole day was about women.
So they was doing
women
Michelle.
That being a president. Could a woman be a president? Because even in the next topic, they talked about women being a president. And one of the things that Joy had made mention, yes, the popular vote, Hillary did get over him, but the electoral vote is what really voted him in.
Yes.
So Alyssa had to remind
them. She won the
them,
popular vote.
Alyssa had to remind them. She said, "You guys, even though and Whoopi had to take back your man. She's, I'm sorry, it's not your man no more. You're right. You did step away from that administration, and you don't even support him. So I'm sorry for saying your man, because Whoopi quickly say, well, your man when he was running,
but he is still her man because he's Republican.
Well, she's just saying as far as."
Right.
I don't support him.
It doesn't
I
matter.
jump ship. Well, don't they know they're clear about that.
Right.
Please be clear about that. If you are a Trumpster, you are a Trumpster.
Right.
If you're not, no, you're a Republican, but you're not a Trumpster. People are making that clear. No, it's not their man.
All right, go ahead.
In the sense,
your party.
He's all of at that time. That's why Sonny had to apologize. At that time, he was everybody's president, whether you like him or not. But right now, no, he's not the president of the United States. No, that's why Sonny said that. He was elected president.
Yeah.
You can't say he's fake.
Right.
You can't say, he is an elected president.
That's what I'm saying.
And people had to grit their teeth, bite their tongue.
Right.
And it was like, going in 3 more years.
And he was her man as a Republican.
But as her man, Whoopi was making it like that's your man, you still support him.
Oh, okay.
You can't do that because you know there's stupid people watching the show.
Oh, she's right.
Right. You gotta be careful. We've been making comments about that. If you got a platform, you got people that's stupid. that are listening to you going, that's still her man.
Right.
I thought she's not a part of that anymore.
Yeah, people are stupid.
I thought Obama was still a
People are
Muslim.
stupid. People are dumb.
And McCain had to go, no.
I didn't realize. I knew people were stupid
Well,
until we got our own YouTube channel. Now from the comments, I know
Watch
people are
what you
stupid.
say. If you got a platform,
I'm not watching what I say, but I know people are stupid.
Well,
But go
understand that what you say
exactly.
you know,
Repercussions can come from it.
and if you're more popular and more whatever. But she was pretty much saying, and they didn't like it. You guys, there's still a percentage. He won the president. There's a still larger percentage of people that like him.
Biden didn't win by that much.
Why you can talk about this comb over all you want to. There is a large percent.
And people need to realize a lot of people that think like that.
Sonny had to jump in and say, well, mostly white supremacists.
That's not true
racist.
either.
I know, but she made that comment. She said people he lied to.
It's not true.
His big supporters. And it was some other group she's saying.
But
she was putting everybody that likes him is all racist.
Can we say this?
White supremacists.
Everybody who voted for Trump and who will vote for him that's coming up is not racist and white supremacists. Mm-hmm. Some people feel strong about some of the things that the Republicans are passing. They may not like him, but they feel passionate about pro-life. What part of that are some of y'all not understanding?
Other policies that should be
and other policies they don't believe in big government spending.
Yes.
It's a lot of things that Republicans are for, and they vote for him because he would bring those to pass.
You know what? I want to take time to say this. For those of you who are listening, who are strong Democrats,
who are butt heads on the other side.
There are
a
lot of programs that Democrats are crippling people that needs to be reviewed, looked at. I remember, think about Colin Powell.
I think the Democrat Party
Colin Powell was a Republican, but yes, he did vote for Obama.
Yeah.
But there was some things that he and his wife were different parties. His wife was Democratic.
And he was
Republican. They don't like a lot of big spending if you don't have to.
Right.
I understand to a point there are some programs in place for supporting people, but it can become a crutch.
Exactly.
If you don't pay attention, there are a lot of people taking advantage of welfare. There are a lot. I had friends who work in that department who have to interview the young lady getting ready to have baby number 7. Who's the dad? I don't remember.
And then also
having baby number 7 to get money.
Also defense.
And a lot of other things. So we got some areas that both need to be cleaned up. So nobody's perfect on either side.
I don't belong to either party.
That's
and
what
I'm
Sarah
happy.
said.
I vote for who I like and who fits what I like.
That's what Sarah said.
Both parties are stupid in my opinion. And I agree when what's her name said that's your man when he was president. Now he's not president. But when he was president, your party, if you're going to belong to a party, you got to go with who your party
would have cussed you out.
You have to go with whoever your party chose.
I don't care. Meghan McCain and her mama would have cussed you out.
I know.
They would have called you the B word.
Well,
that is not my man.
But here's the thing: Meghan McCain's party, her mom and them.
What do you call it? Bum rushed.
Well, let me finish.
Took over.
Her mom actually didn't vote for him.
Oh yeah,
and that's the reason why he lost Arizona.
That's true.
Because a lot of the McCain people,
they're doing what the Colin Powell did.
They went with her and didn't vote at all.
Yeah.
So I agree. If you follow it all the way to the end, then I agree.
That's true.
Then you can say he never was my man. And when I went and voted, I did not press his name.
Thank you.
I didn't vote for anybody. Then I'll say you.
I said you may have did a write-in, or you may have voted.
I vote for Mickey Mouse. If you say you went in and wrote in Mickey Mouse name, then I would be like,
you can honestly say I did not support him.
Then you can say that
because we're so party driven.
Yeah,
you guys, both sides, even independent, we all need help.
All right,
but that was the